What's up? It's me, I'm back. Surf's up, motherfuckers. I'm back out to my favourite haunt. I came out to see the Starlings, but there's so many people here. I've decided, well, not here, where I am. That's why I've come this way. I've been coming to see the Starlings for 30 years. So I've seen it all before. And now so many people come. It's become so popular. Thanks to the BBC. But I don't begrudge everybody trying to get the Starling experience. It's one of the greatest natural spectacles on the planet. Millions of starlings congregate here in the winter and roost, and you know, you can literally see millions, billions and billions, up to trillions of starlings murmurating. It's amazing. Right, okay. Bear with me, folks. Can't see. Bear with me. Trying to open the window. There we go. Let's go over here. Oh dear. Oh, how does this bloody? I can't see. There we go. Right. Okay. There you go. You haven't got to look at my ugly mullet now. It's a fascist takeover. Tommy Robinson is the leader of a militia, right? It's the same as the Proud Boys in America. And there's a big flock of starlings on the horizon, on just above the tree line. There's loads of starlings all across that tree line. I hope maybe, I mean, you might not be able to see it on the camera because it's dark. That's Glastonbury Tor behind the tree line. When I started my YouTube channel, it's a murmuration. When I started my YouTube channel, I used to come out here and do videos. That's why I've returned today. This is full circle for me. 10 years I've been on YouTube. I hope you can see those starlings. They're starting to murmurate there in the distance. I expect you can see that. They're doing quite a dance actually now. They're probably getting attacked by birds of prey. You know, this is the parable, right? We're all starlings, right? And we need to get together, right? Because we're being hunted, right? By predatory fucking narcissists. Here we go. Oh, shut up now. And I've always felt this about starlings. It represents us. They represent us. Right. But we're being attacked from every fucking angle. And we all need to come together. We need to stop being divided. It's up versus down. Rich versus poor. If the top companies, the top millionaires and billionaires were to pay 2% tax, it would sort out all of our problems. Do you realise that? But they don't want to do it. And that's what this is all about, right? They want to funnel their money through offshore accounts and be tax exempt whilst we're all being screwed. Our taxes are going up, food's going up. I just pressed stop on the bloody button. It's up versus down. The rich against the poor. Shut up, Simon. Wow, I feel really lucky to see this. I didn't expect to see it today. It's pretty cool actually, because there's hundreds of people right over there behind the tree line and no one's come over here, so the ultimate experience seeing a star is when you're on your own, yeah. It's when there's hordes of people watching it sort of ruins it. I'm selfish like that. So, I've lost what I was saying now, but it doesn't matter. I've said it, and I'm going to keep saying it. I've decided I'm going to come out and say it, because there's not enough people saying it, especially here in the UK. Everyone's too polite in the UK. Everyone's too fucking worried about what people think of them, right? Especially young people, yeah. Obsessed with, we live in an age of narcissism, yeah. And, we all thought this when we were kids. We all thought, oh yeah, we're so switched on and look at all those old people. But, now I'm 50 odd. I realise I didn't know shit when I was in my 20s. And as for kids today, the millennials and the Z generation, most of them are just so narcissistic and obsessed and addicted to, bullshit videos on TikTok, shit like that. One thing I will say for my generation, Generation X, right, we knew how to rebel, right? And, counterculture in those days wasn't mainstream like it is now. I mean, counterculture now is on fucking TikTok, right? And fucking makeup videos and shit. There's not enough people, there's too much apathy, not enough people care. But many people are just, too busy trying to pay the bills and freaked out that, they're probably never going to get on the housing ladder the way things are going. It's so difficult for young couples now. I mean, it was when I grew up, but now it seems like there's no hope. And I think that's what's going on. People have given up. People feel powerless. And they didn't so much in my day. In the late 80s and 90s, I was in counterculture then, free party scene. It wasn't mainstream. It was, a proper ground roots movement. But look at the club scene now. It's just disgusting, yeah. Full of fake fucking people trying to look cool. If you go to a rave now, everyone's looking at their phones. It's fucking bullshit. Wow. I hope you can see what I can see. I know it doesn't come out so well on the camera. And I'm not using my best camera, I'm using the screen camera, yeah. I think that's only about 8 megapixels, whereas the other camera's like, what are we on now? 3 million megapixels, aren't we? on our cameras on our phones. Does it look any better? No, it just looks fucking more digitalised. Well, that's a pretty good show. It's getting dark now. The starlings will be going down now. This is like their final. Above that tree line, they're going to go down like on the other side of that tree line. That's where the main roost is at the moment, and that's where all the hordes of people are. There's hundreds of people over there, yeah? And it sucks. The best time to come out and see the starlings here at Hamwall. I'm in Hamwall, Somerset. It's a nature reserve, and the best time to come out to see starlings is in the mornings to see them take off, because there's no people out in the mornings. Right, they've gone down now. So let's get back on. I'm going to put you back on the selfie stick. And I just turned the camera off again. Right, let's get out of here. Hang on. Let's put this down. I haven't promoted it too much on here. I'm part of a group. It's a ground roots group of people. It's called NAFO. N-A-F-O. NAFO. Or fella. Right. And it's on Twitter. Now, look, it's a ground roots movement. There's all sorts on it, right? And it's a group of people, worldwide movement, with hundreds of thousands of people actively fighting the disinformation bots and troll farms and these wankers online like Tommy fucking Robinson. Because Tommy Robinson is a Russian fucking asset. The guy Tommy Robinson went touring in Russia around the libertarian conference scene, paid for the KGB, and they fucking groomed him, right? KGB and active measures have been promoting right-wing fascist groups all across Europe, right? And they're all connected, right? Farage is on the fucking payroll from the KGB, or was, right? The whole Brexit movement was a KGB fucking op. In the UK, we need to get back into Europe, right? We got hoodwinked. And you got to stop chucking your vitriol at brown people, right? So, I didn't finish what I was saying about the news this week in the UK. A lot of it is about how young people are becoming radicalised in their bedrooms, right? So there was a murder of 3 girls last year that sparked off the Farage riots. So 3 children were killed by a radicalised young guy of colour, but born in the UK, and he stabbed 3 girls and killed them at a play school. They were all, it was a Swifty class or something, right? It's all symbolic, right? But this like play school kids doing a dance school. These kids were like doing this dance routine to Taylor Swift, and this radicalised boy stabbed up three girls, killed them. And that day on Twitter, Tommy fucking Two-Face Robinson and the rest of his fucking trolls, Nigel Farage, started spreading disinformation about who the young boy was. And as a consequence, it sparked off a fucking riot. Now it was assisted by the disinformation networks, KGB. It was an attack on the UK. And it was like a bit of a testing ground for what's going on now. We're being attacked. Europe's being attacked. Germany's being attacked. France is being attacked. From multiple angles, right? We're being attacked by China, Iran, Korea, North Korea, Russia, did I say that? And now, the US of fucking A. In God's name. Christianity. It's not my fucking God. Right? And for you motherfuckers that proclaim to be Christian, most fucking atheists follow the gospel more than you motherfuckers. You're about as far away from Jesus as Genghis fucking Khan. It's disgusting. We've got to fight back, and the only way we can do it is, well, like I say, politics runs downstream from culture, and the culture is on the social media platforms now, right? It was happening 10 years ago on Meta with micro-targeting, the scandal of Cambridge Analytica, right? And aggregate IQ, Robert Mercer's company. There was a massive attack on the UK then, and the UK population. We were all micro-targeted. Cambridge Analytica with Facebook stole information, our data, and compiled psychological profiles of us all and targeted people with disinformation and propaganda and lies. And it happened in the States as well, right? Cambridge Analytica before was involved with political operations in Africa, all around the world. MI6 were using them. This scandal goes right to the fucking top. The royal family were involved. That circle, right? There's been a massive scandal recently with Chinese spies in the royal family. Let me tell you something though, yeah? The royal bloodline, right? And you know, you can track the royal bloodline back, right? Back to Vlad the Impaler. You know, they're related to the old czars of Russia, right? It's the same fucking people. Then they want to hang on to power, and the only way they can do that is with nationalism, right? In this country, a recent scandal that came out is the land that the royal family own, right? Estates, prisons, schools, and they're raking in fucking billions, right? And that's our land. Get off my land. That's it shouldn't be their wealth, right? They're mascot royalty, right? And the wealth they got is disgusting, but they want to keep hold of it, right? And this last year, all of the data's come out about, anyone can find this out now, right? You can go online and find out of their estate, the Crown's estate, and it's massive. You know, they own things like Dartmoor prison and get paid fucking massive amounts of rent by governments, right? Hospitals. It's disgusting. And people need to stand up about that. But we're all subdued, right? And we're all being entertained by the fucking circus. God. The Colosseum now is TikTok. Entertain the masses. keep them all fascinated. And that's what fascism does. It fascinates the masses, gives them a bit of bread, and then watches them rip each other apart, just like it did in the Colosseums, right? And that's what's happening, right? The leopards are eating people's faces off. And we're all just fucking cheering. More people got upset in America recently about TikTok being taken down. Don't fucking worry about democracy's gone. No, let's fucking get upset about fucking TikTok. Nigel Farage is promoted on TikTok. Tommy Robinson is promoted on TikTok. Grandpa Poopy Pants is promoted on TikTok. Right? And that's why they brought it back. Right. Backed up by Xi Jinping and his fascist regime. They're all in the same fucking club. It's not about communism versus capitalism. It's about the fucking monopoly men owning everything. We've been here before. There's nothing we can't fucking handle. But you need to inform yourself, right? If you care about your kids and your grandkids and their future. So my message today is mainly for the UK. Start speaking up, right? Start to get interested in politics. Most people profess to say they're not interested in politics. Will then fucking go on and moan about the price of fucking bread, right? Which is political, isn't it? Right? Everything's about politics. Everything's political. If you say you're not into politics, you're the problem. Because the biggest problem is people that don't care. And I care. I don't care who I embarrass. I'm not embarrassed. I don't care about embarrassing myself, right? Because I'll be able to sleep easy tonight knowing I've stood up and said something. So get loud, inform yourselves. Good way to get information now is Substack, right? You can get, there's some really good reporters on Substack. You don't have to join Substack, right? You can just go on there and then you can get links from people you follow. There's a lot of assholes on Substack, right? But there's some great independent reporters as well, right? And the thing is, you won't, you're not manipulated by the algorithms. If you don't want to be on Substack, you can get the articles sent straight to your inbox, right? And that's the new media now, right? Forget the newspapers. They're all kissing the fucking ring, right? Of Grandpa Poopy Pants. So that's it. I'm out for today. Surf's up, motherfuckers. Next time.